gosh, I mean, I love sharing stories, but it's also a way to make connections. So I love kids. I absolutely adore my kids. Sometimes I want to smack them, and yeah, unfortunately, I do. I love working with kids. I love working with teenagers. I love they're at that age where you can actually start to have some intelligent conversations about the world and politics, and not getting too political, but we talk about things beyond themselves, but it's also fun to get to know them. The Greyhound. So that started with my brother's stepdaughter, who had a Greyhound at Thanksgiving, and I fell in love. And went, oh my gosh, must have. And a month later I had two, which was not the plan, but that's what I got was two. You rescue greyhounds, so they've come off the track. The youngest one had only raced for 6 months, and she just didn't have what it took. The other one had raced for 2.5 years, and then finally retired. And I'm on my 5th one. They're the sweetest dogs on the planet. I mean, they're so sweet. My twin brother went to Gonzaga. I actually went to a different university, went to Eastern. And there was a chance to go to a game. My mom really is the one who got into Gonzaga and wanted to go to the games and whatnot, and she got tickets, and we went to an Eastern versus Gonzaga game, and of course, I'm like, I know we're going to lose, but I went anyway, and then once you see them live, it's all over, and I got obsessed, and so I watched every game that season. My twin brother can get tickets, especially during Christmas break, and of course we do the March trip to Vegas. So I get to see them live 3-4 times a year. So what started all the hiking and traveling was I worked in Glacier Park for 3 summers, and so that got me into hiking. And so try to do Glacier Park every year, every couple of years. I do a lot of backpacking in the Sawtooth down in southern Idaho almost every year now, which is amazing. But traveling was actually same friends that I do the Sawtooth with. They used to be teachers up here in Sandpoint, Betty and Kevin Collins. And Betty actually went to Peru for 6 months through Rotary, and it was an adult exchange. So she went there for 6 weeks, and then they sent some of their people up here for 6 weeks and said, we were friends, said, you should try it. And so I actually applied and got to go to Australia for 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And that was the life changer as far as I can go overseas. And so then my best friend and we did Australia. We've done Africa, so we've climbed Kilimanjaro twice. We went to Peru, went to Africa. Of course, that was Kilimanjaro. And then with these new friends, I've now done Iceland, Italy, and we're planning our next trip.
I'm